What we thought we left in shadows was never really gone. Things pushed to the darkest parts, their terror carried on. What we had coming was only the beginning. The darkest nights were soon to be all that we would be seeing. The things hiding in the dark, they were merely spies keeping watch through beady little eyes. The true terror lurks further behind, and now it's hungry for flesh, coming to grind any bones it finds and build itself a nest. What we thought we left in shadows was merely a preview. Now the true terror sees you, and into dreams he seeps through as you sleep, bringing endless nightmares and terrors that will make your brain feel weak. Paranoia creeps up on you. It doesn't startle with a thud. It's more insidious than that. It sits inside the mind, stirring, a vast vat of overflowing fears dripping over your thoughts until they are all soaked through. Trapped in a prison, but the walls don't protect. The feelings they repel make you feel more under attack. The paranoia is settling in now. It has made itself at home with a nice mug of cocoa, ready to chill you to your bones. Darkness feeds the paranoia, gives it room to breathe, room to think. That noise, was it just pipes in the bathroom, or my fate walking in with chains that clink? A bang awakens me. Was it in my dream or reality? Hazy images flood my tired mind. A lone corpse, its severed head lay beside. I shake away the thoughts that prey on my still sleepy brain and explore. No bodies on the floor, for now at least, though the thoughts are raining for sure, and I feel my fear increase. I investigate, every light on, knowing that this will probably seal my fate, bring forth my doom. Cost me a fortune, receiving the electricity bill will be my ruin. Nothing unusual, I admit. Heartbeat raised a bit. Sleep a thing, I'll have to forfeit. The paranoia takes a while to subside, so I sit in my stupidly lit up home, like a Christmas light display. Now even the shadows cannot roam. But at least there isn't a being hiding near, I think, as the hairs on my neck prickle up with a strange tingle of fear. I hear a thud. This time is right behind me. I turn. The lights go out. The thunderous rushing of ravenous waves, hungrily devouring those that get in the way. The tidal assault keeps crashing. Foamy seas churning, angry, they spray the air. The old building stands there, walls crumbling under sea salt barrage. The lighthouse door opens with a click. Empty it seems, not a sound inside, though the air feels thick. Eerily quiet, just the muffled sound of waves against stone and the quiet intake of his breath, alone. It bounces from the walls, the wooden beams, it echoes up the stairway, the spiral he had seen in his most fearful dreams. Footsteps on cold stone hit with a slap, the sound not too dissimilar in tone to that of a thunderclap. He takes the steps, one by one, slowly. He had seen this place in so many dreams. Nightmares, the voice in his head screams as his heart starts to pace. The treacherous stone slippery and wet, the shivery thoughts slip through his head. Roof leaking, it drips, drips, drips. He reaches the top, and from the inky backdrop that gurgled moan, previously just a nightly drone, now rumbles through his shattering bones as he tumbles down those crumbling stones, his neck snapping as he slips. You had something I was craving for. I lusted after that juicy flesh in between your ears. Your brain, my dear. For you see, I'm a zombie. A Zed. One of the Walking Dead. Not like those rage-filled guys. I'm more Shaun of the Dead than 28 Days Later. I just shuffle along. Not a new trendsetter. Nor in any haste. I just want brains. I like the way they taste. But I love to get my teeth into some moist, succulent brains. I was surprised, I'll admit, and at first it's hard to find the right etiquette. It all made me feel a bit sick. But once you've acquired the taste, you would never try a different dinner, though McDonald's do seem shockingly similar. It makes people a bit squeamish, nauseous to see us eat. I've tried to be polite. No one wants great matter splatter in their dinner plate. I wear a bib. I bring a knife and fork with me. I've even taken to cooking mine first. Brains taste so much better that way. I amble and stumble most of the time. I don't have to be anywhere. There isn't much call for zombies in the workforce. To be fair, there isn't much call for zombies at all. Though I'm sure the Tories are trying to find a purpose for us, just to get us off benefits, of course. It isn't so bad hanging with the crew. The conversation is dull, but no one else judges you. We just shuffle through the streets and towns, across the hills, over the downs. We will see you soon, I'm sure, as you claw at your front door, trying to escape the dreaded roar of this zombie wave, searching in vain to find any brains that remain in this backwater stain on the universal plane. Take my hand. Let it lead you through this nightmare world. Let it guide on this spooky ghost train ride. Let it hold your hand tight. As the fear starts to bite, let it ease away the fright as we stumble through this cavernous world of the night. Take my hand and we will explore this upside-down land as the visions and apparitions try to grip around your feet from deep in the claggy quicksand. Fingers jammed in ears to withstand the screams whistling from fanged creatures of the damned in this terrifying dream. Take my hand as we run through this maze of scares, creepy staircase of fears where the surface bubbles under its own breath and the air is stagnant with the pungent scent of death. But don't be afraid. This hand won't let go. It won't run away. It will hold on tight as the crazed beings rise from their graves. It will hold on to make sure you come out of the other side unscathed. There is someone out there, in the darkness watching. I hear them rustling, but only shadows do I see. There is someone out there, I sense their eyes staring. I can feel the looks, penetrative and icy to me. There is someone out there. I can hear their movement, but no shapes can I spy. And as the moon hides her face behind clouds, nothing, just the darkness floating by. There is someone out there. As I look into the darkness, I know they are staring right back at me. Their figures hidden from view, their yellowing eyes I don't see, but I hear them, as you would do too. There is someone out there, just outside my line of sight, slight flickers of figures darting, trying to cause me fright. The way the streetlight casts shadows seems to seep right through them, even though they are seemingly translucent. To tears, they do reduce me. Turn the handle and pull. Open the doorway full into the realm of dreams and fantasy, as your visions become a twisted reality. Be they fleeting memories of brighter days or adventures filled with mystery. Enter the ethereal misty sea of images. Turn the pages of the storybook world you inhabit. For this is a good day, a good night, not fearful or full of fright. How soon it can change. Dark clouds pour angry outbursts of rain, an outrage of horrors to explore as the dream swirls into nightmare, and the page flicks forwards once more into the vast worlds of nowhere. From fairy tale to suspense, the melting clock face ticks backwards, chimes booming and intense. Hear the sound of your heart drumming as through warped corridors you are running. Floor sticky, blood dripping from the walls. Pictures and paintings watch as you stumble and fall. Anxiety heightens. Your reflection seen through foggy eyes, shaking and frightened. See-through, transparent lies stare back through the mirror void. Reflective thoughts, feeling paranoid. Through the centre of the room, trees grow. A forest overgrown. The trees themselves moan. The sky in full view, no roof. 2 looming full moons like eyes looking down on you. Lightning strike paints a mouth as the sky splits in 2, and it slowly bites down on you. Clanging in the distance, I can hear it getting closer, like the machinery of death, its wheels grinding over. I hear its heinous screech as the moon hides behind clouds for cover. It's rushing towards me. I hear its howl, a roar in the night, a beast on the prowl. The pounding thuds, the clank of chains dragged against wood, the sound of squelching mud, or is that rivers of blood? I hear it getting louder. It's starting to drown out the thoughts in my head. I hear its aching sound, mimicking repulsive voices of the dead. The mechanical ring like teeth grinding right through your jaw lining. I hear it. It's inside now. It's started to shred. Now my thoughts don't work. My legs jelly. My brain aches like mental spaghetti. It's all gone wrong. I can't take this torturous devil song any longer. I'm being eaten from within. I don't have long. Please, for the love of God, run. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Suddenly, it stops. It's 4 a.m. again, or so the clock beside me states. All I know is it's late. Silence, deathly silence, stalks around the room. Stealthily, it fills the air like cotton wool placed deep in the ear, absorbing every sound, dissolving every noise before it starts. It does every thumping beat of the heart, every pounding thud. Now just a vibration, feels like a million miles from here. Darkness, the creeping darkness hides the monsters that lurk amongst us. Now my room is the place it resides. From the darkness there is nowhere to hide. You can feel it clinging close to your skin, icy brushes wearing your patience thin. Like damp clothing dripping, chilling. Time, the slow seconds bestowing fear. Time never seems to move when you are stuck here. Trapped in this glacial nightmare groove, when the record keeps repeating the same refrain over and over again. 4 a.m, the clock still states. How can that be? Time smiles in wait. Alone. I know I'm not alone, but I know no one is home. I know that no one living is present in my room, but I fear hands come near. I fear the feel of fingers touching my hair. Startled, I start to scream. The whimpering is all that comes as the clock slowly ticks once more. I sink into another nightmare dream. There are ghosts in the words. Haunting moans sit anticipating their release like delicate wisps of smoke, tingling on cold lips. I feel them pulling away from my grip, slip into the air and float there, aimless and free, phantoms roaming between you and me. There are ghosts in the verses, dead to us, apparitions of hope, see-through nooses, transparent old rope, to remind of places where our memories elope. I could follow where those sombre words flow, but then all I'd find is a dried riverbed where roses can no longer grow. There are ghosts in the things we say. Spirits speak in echoes of yesterday. Spectres of truth float lifelessly on the still lying sea, where honesty is drowned under the surface in agony. There are ghosts in the words, a devilish melody of maladies and bad chemistry, poison-tinged remarks and snarky acid-sprayed barks, spoken in spluttered bursts. The words seem cursed. I could whisper through the fear, but that could bring so much pain. So instead, I pull the words back and store them, locked up in my fearful brain.